Nearly 2 weeks on and players are none the wiser about refunds and corrections for spending on Fun in the Sun deals. We're going to look at that. Following on from the tanking or sandbagging and Battlegrounds situation, the discussion rages on with lots of different talking points, perspectives and such like. We look into a big forum thread that erupted. Express Arena. It still isn't working and it's not so expressive. What are Kabam doing about it? We have a look if there's any updates on that situation. And will Kabam ever get this Battlegrounds bug repaired, as well as many others? Yes, hello everybody, welcome to the MCN for Wednesday. It's your hump day edition. We've got stuff to go over, and do bear in mind, it is going to be the new content dropping today, new side quest. Keep locked to the channel. We're going to be covering so much of that. And thank you very much everybody for those that subscribe to the channel. We've gone over 68,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for doing that. I've got to be uploading some more shorts because I haven't been doing shorts. I think over the weekend I had 2 family things, so I didn't really have enough time to make some additional content and as well do some shorts. But yeah, we're going to try and push to up to 70,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It costs nothing, it's free, and really helps out the channel. And also hit the like button. That'd be really helpful, thank you. And now let's go over Battlegrounds bugs. Now, Battlegrounds bugs. What in particular? Well, there's several. Bit of a weird one. There was something that happened to me weird the other day where I had done 3 fights. I'd lost the first one, won the second one, and then a third one, which I lost, you know, sad lost. But then I had to do that third fight again. I don't know if anybody has had this before where they've had to basically repeat the third fight again. It's such an odd thing. But that's not really the kind of main thing when it comes to like issues, because there's so many issues when it comes to Battlegrounds. I mean, look, we're going to be talking about Battlegrounds story later on, but have you encountered this one? This is the one that I hate the most, and this is the instant loss bug. I am surprised, and I was surprised to read that people were still getting this. I do wonder if Kabam will actually get that bug sorted, because it has been something that's been on and in game for several months, so I really hope it's dealt with. Now we move on to web store based issues. As you know, when you're in game, you know, if you spend or don't spend in the game, you'll know that when you go to unit store, you get different deals based on wherever progression you are. Whether you're, obviously if you're spending, you'll see that. But when it comes to these Fun in the Sun deals, which we talked about last couple of weeks, or over the last couple of weeks, people were having issues with it where they mistakenly bought the wrong bundles, it wasn't presented very well, and yeah, you know, we all kind of noted it was a bit of a disappointment for Kabam in how they dealt with stuff. But one thing I've been trying to do is kind of figure out what's happening with a lot of this stuff, and it looks like players are still not being answered when it comes to the situation of their tickets. So Silver Raider said that I have similar issues and have raised obviously number on 5th of July, but still now here had been no follow-up after the initial reply on the same day. Like many others, I've missed tier 4 offered deals and it expired after 48 hours due to the delayed reply. It is already the 9th of July, 4 days after the ticket raise. Please assist to highlight your team to resolve the issue as soon as possible. I don't know why people disagree with it, but you know, people have spent money. They need to find out that they're getting stuff sorted. It's now been 4 days without any response to my second ticket, a week without response to the original ticket. Really shouldn't be taking this long. What else? Going on over 9 days here without any update. Not good. I'm at 10 days without any follow-up and response on my support ticket. Thanks for your patience. The offers are obviously long gone. Is there any update on what's happening with the outstanding tickets from July offers? Is the support team still swamped? Where are the Fun in the Sun solo rewards at? So still questions from people on things. Okay, further information here on compensation today. So go to post this. This looks like it's from a ticket. Due to unforeseen issues, Fun in the Sun has mistakenly stopped a day earlier to avoid situation. May accidentally reset your progress. Will have their rewards sent to them after the conclusion of the event. That's similar to what Jax was saying. As compensation will be given to all qualifying players in the game, we are unable to provide items to players through support tickets for this incident. While we are unable to estimate the exact time frame of the compensation payout, the good news is that you will receive an in-game message with the items soon. So there's no kind of like, you know. So if you are expecting to receive something, this may be soon. And it's obviously Kabam are compensating for those that had spent units whilst the event was going on. And I'm saying, when I say spent units, I mean not spent money on units, but spent units on it. So bought those tier offers. So that's really it. Now, quickly on to the Arena Express mode being broken. Now, as you know, I'm not sure when the timeline for this to be fixed is, because Kabam are still working on the fix for it. It could be fixed now. It could take a bit of time. We'll have a look at that in a second, where Kabam are up to it. As said, you can click on this kind of door right here. If you saw the video on, I think it was Monday it was. You can click on the door, it exits out, and it's a way of a workaround. Turn off your Arena Express mode. That's how to do it for the time being. How Kabam deal with this is a bit of an issue, because it's like a case of if you spend something on a service but your service is not given, then how do they deal with it? I mean, look, if Netflix is out for a day, do Netflix compensate you? No. If your PlayStation Plus is out for a day, do they compensate you? Not that I know of, not that I remember it. And I guess that's the thing, is some services will go, we'll give you a day for free. But to be honest, because you pay for it on a monthly basis, I don't think they're going to do anything. It's always nice around these times to just do these thank you for playing the games, and just kind of go, oh, maintenance, here's some rewards, like other games do. Other mobile games say, hey, sorry, we were down for maintenance, here's some things that are going to be helpful. Could they do anything nice whilst it's down? Maybe. Like they could give some, I don't know, 100 units out to the community for free. Yeah, okay, it would be a case that you need to give it out to the sigil people, but I don't know, maybe just put it out for everybody. Makes it easy just to do that. But I don't think Kabam will. And the only update on this particular situation is the following, which is Kabam saying there's currently an issue affecting Arena Express mode and resulting in players unable to complete arenas while Express mode is active. And just going to jump the gun. We are working on a fix to address this as soon as possible. You know, will they have to do a hot fix? Maybe. Is it a case new features could have broken it? Maybe. We don't know. Hopefully a fix is en route though, because hey, people need to be getting on doing Arena and expressing themselves. No, express VPN. No, fast. They need to do it fast. You can suffer the normal way like a free-to-play player does. That's a joke, by the way. Ha ha ha. But yeah, it is hard work as a free-to-play player, kind of doing Arena and not having the Express mode, which is, you know, a really good thing. If I was to come back spending an MCOC, my limit to coming back would be the Summoner Sigil only, but I'm still staying non-spending for the time being. Any case, got to move on that. And talking about people tanking in Battlegrounds. Now, if you saw Sunday's video on the channel, we covered this a little bit. I spoke from my own experience with stuff. And like my whole thing around it is that, look, Battlegrounds is, you either play well or you don't play well. You have a good game, you have a bad game. It happens. But then sometimes you look at this particular month and the narrative is go rush to get 400k as soon as possible because it's good. But at the same time, the means in which to get to the 400k requires work. I mean, look, everything in MCOC requires work. We talked about the theory, which if you saw on Sunday, the theory of this is that, I'll give you an example. Here's just like a rough example here. So, you know, at the time of the video, I had 8,000 Elder Marks. I divide that by 90 for entries. It gives me 88 entries. Let's just go with 88 entries. So for 88 entries that I went in, times 2250, which is the points I get each time by entering in with Elder Marks, gives me 198,000 points. That's good. But, you know, you'd like a win, because like a win adds some extra points to it. Say Energy Sense. So 17,250 points. It's not a lot, but if you are able to stack a load of energy, then you might do it. I'm not saying you will or won't, or people do and don't, because people quite obviously have done it. But the point we've got to get to with this is that, I don't know, to some people this is considered a problem when it's people tanking, and obviously we referred it to as sandbagging. Some people have tried sandbagging. I've seen some people floating around 1 stars, 2 stars in their decks, and that's just so that the way that the picker works for the drafting is that it will prioritize those kind of like better champions predominantly. So it's like saying that, okay, well, yeah, it would just, you'll get a lot better champions to pick. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't work, it can be very, very annoying. It just guarantees that some of your best champions are going to be the ones that you get to pick and draft. And that can be of benefit. Of course it can. But it's quite weird because it did stir up a little bit of a debate between people on the subject. I actually like Beast Dad's kind of response here. Wish I could come across one, which is, you know, people kind of like tanking in order to, and then like Zuffy says, why am I not getting lucky with these people tanking? I've had, I think I had like a few instances over the last few days of people tanking with it. And look, yeah, as I said, there's two sides to this. I mean, I always try and like treat it as a point of, I do want to win each time. I do want to get some additional points. I am using the Elder Marks. I've got a load of Elder Marks. I have to get the points this month. I want to feel like I'm working hard for my alliance. My alliance I'm in at the moment are working hard for me, so I need to do the same, right? And I urge everybody to do the same. This is a golden opportunity for you to hit 400k, be a part of an alliance that's kind of trying to get something good this month or this particular season. Yeah, it's not going to be like every season because we've got this Alliance Wars kind of like rewards that have been seeped into it. But it's an opportunity, and use this opportunity. You know, there are people like the captain here says, I'm not a fan of Battlegrounds format for a myriad of reasons. And that's the thing, you shouldn't have to like every mode in it. Thing is, people say, oh, it's bored, there's nothing to do this month. But they don't do Battlegrounds, Incursions, and Arena. So what do? Just spend and just do event quests and, you know, like Abyss level content or Eternity of Pain or Act 8.2. Like I just don't get some of these people unless they do absolutely everything, but it's kind of weird. But for the tokens I can get every 2 days, I'll spend 45 energy, give my opponents an easy win while contributing a minimal amount of points to my alliance total. This lets me buy 6+6, which I'm totally care about getting out of the format. Why would you care if your opponent hands you a free win? Take it and move on, and be thankful you can you ran into somebody who doesn't take this format nearly as seriously as you do. I actually quite like that take, to be honest. I think that it's a good take. It's a very good take. But that's just the thing, isn't it? Different, as I've said before, different strokes for different folks when it comes to any content when it in game. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. As I said, for me, my approach to this and my kind of feeling is that I always try my best. Sometimes my best isn't good enough. Sometimes the roster I'm going up against is too meaty, too powerful. Sometimes it's balanced. Sometimes it's, well, actually, you know, a lot of the time it is balanced, or it's people that are kind of like too high. I never seem to reach a lot of people that are dramatically below my prestige and also range of champions. I think a lot of people will have at least one rank 5 with this, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I got one rank 5, and my prestige is still like, even with relics, is 16,858, and it's low. It's very low for a Paragon player. I can beef it up. Probably going to do that once a lot of these rewards are done, but yeah, I'm working hard. I'm trying my best where I am. I'm a non-spending player and I enjoy the game. I'm having a ball, but at the same time, look, you know, try your best or don't try your best. People are doing whatever method they can in order to enjoy the mode for what it is and also achieve some stuff. But in any case, what are your thoughts on people tanking in Battlegrounds? Is it something you condone, don't condone, think it's weird? What are your thoughts? Put it in the comment section down below. Now we're going to end on arena predictions. Well done to Kabam. I hope they're posting this more in the future, which is upcoming arenas on their Instagram. We've got Jabari Panther as the featured. We've got Absorbing Man as the basic, and hopefully we don't have any modders. Now, predictions wise, a bit of a tough one. I'm going with 45 mil for the 6-star Jabari Panther. I'm going with 25 mil for the 5-star Jabari Panther. And Absorbing Man, I'm going with 28 mil, but I feel a lot of people will be interested in that champion to get it for things like Battlegrounds. So it could be pushing a little bit higher into that 30s. But 28 mil I'll stick with. 13 mil for the 5-star, could be a little bit less. We'll have to see. That's been my predictions. Thanks as well to those that support the channel as a YouTube member and as a patron who are on screen right now. Also those that support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. If you've got Amazon Prime, it was Prime Day, so make sure to give me that free Amazon Prime Twitch Prime sub. That'd be very helpful. Thank you very much. And check out some other content which will be located on screen right now, and I'll see you all soon. Much love and goodbye.